please welcome to the platform the Chair of Suffolk Community Foundation, George Vesty.
Good afternoon, everybody, and it really is a great privilege to welcome you all here today. This is our first in-person review for 3 years, and it's wonderful to be back together again, seeing so many friends and partners face to face. With a new review format this year, combining the High Sheriff Awards with the annual review, we have a packed and informative and inspiring and hopefully highly enjoyable couple of hours ahead of us. But sadly, the backdrop to this year's review is one of ever more volatile and uncertain times, with significant consequences for Suffolk. While we all fervently hope we have seen the last of any COVID lockdown measures forevermore, we know that the impact of the pandemic is still very much with us. As our children continue to catch up on lost education and learning opportunities, families continue to rebuild, and people in the workplace grapple with the effects of hybrid working, mental health issues are playing out in an unprecedented way across all walks of life, requiring us all to adapt how we live and support each other. On top of the once-in-a-century COVID occurrence, we are of course now confronted by a cost of living crisis, exacerbated by concerning geopolitical events on a global stage. It doesn't take me to tell you the impact of this crisis, as you are seeing its effects every day. But the fact that we now have an estimated 75,000 people in Suffolk living in financial poverty, not to mention poverty of hope, brings home the scale of the challenge confronting Suffolk's voluntary, community, faith, and social enterprise groups. But as ever with Suffolk, it's been truly inspirational to see individuals and organisations across the county rising to the myriad of challenges with the most extraordinary positivity, innovation, and determination. Within the Community Foundation, it has renewed and revitalised the importance of partnership and our commitment to work with and for such passionate and skilled partners as they provide support to those most in need across Suffolk. Our number one focus is all about partnership, listening to, learning from, working with, sharing knowledge, enabling, supporting, and providing sustainable funding to help the provision of solutions for everyday and long ingrained needs. The entire team at the Foundation is ready and poised to double down on that mission. This has never been so vital, particularly at a time when many of our partners across the sector are being adversely affected by reductions in funding and public giving, considerably lower levels of people stepping up to be volunteers, and higher operating costs that are reducing their ability to maintain the levels of support that we need. Our focus on mission has been enhanced by our own sense of change and renewal. As is well known, our founding Chief Executive, Stephen Singleton, has handed over the reins to Melanie Craig after 18 years. I want to pay tribute to Stephen for all that he has done in bringing the Suffolk Community Foundation to where it is today. He has been a passionate and wonderful leader of the Foundation, a driver of knowledge and awareness through the series of hidden needs reports that he has commissioned over the years, and a true supporter of so many organisations across the county. On behalf of his colleagues, friends, and partners across the community, can I say, Stephen, that we are truly grateful for what you have done, as well as for your continued support for the Foundation. Taking over the leadership after such a long and successful tenure is quite some task, but we could not have been more fortunate nor more delighted to find and welcome Melanie Craig, who joins us after a long and highly successful career in the NHS, working both nationally and locally. Her knowledge of so many of the health needs of Suffolk and her firm commitment to partnership are invaluable. Melanie has hit the ground running, and her fantastic leadership skills will be invaluable in taking the foundation forward to the next level, where we can play an even greater role in convening knowledge and supporting partners to deliver solutions across Suffolk. We say goodbye and express our gratitude to two highly valued colleagues in Andrea Pittock and Michael Atwood. Both have given so much while with the foundation, and we wish them well in their new roles in helping support the needs of Suffolk. And we look forward to continuing to collaborate with them to strengthen that support. In turn, we're thrilled to welcome Karen Holmes to the foundation in her role as Head of Programmes and wish her all the very best in helping the foundation to enhance its delivery for Suffolk. We bid farewell and thank Selina Hopkins for her fantastic contribution following completion of her time as a trustee. And we welcome Anna Hughes, Sarah Zins, and Gareth Wilson as new trustees. I'm hugely grateful to all our trustees, the amazing foundation team, our patrons, volunteers, and supporters for all the incredible work they do on behalf of the foundation. Thank you. Last year, we provided £4.9 million in grants, taking our total grant funding since inception in 2005 to £38.5 million, distributed to over 3,000 local charities and community groups across Suffolk. This could not have happened without the extraordinary and inspiring support of our donors and fund holders. It's a real privilege to have so many of our financial supporters here with us today, leaders from the public sector, including local authorities, the NHS, the police, private donors, and local businesses. Those who have collaborated with us to give together the Suffolk 100 Club, the Women and Girls and Wider Horizon Fund, local business collaborations that have created the Suffolk Food and Drink Fund, and all the companies in Felixstowe that continue to build the Port Community Fund in partnership with us. My biggest thanks go to you all. There is so much more that needs to be done in Suffolk, so we look forward to your continued generosity and support.